Hello.
Welcome back. Did you
To
miss us?
Never Together.
Which we might change the name of.
Yeah. Because...
Although we've done too much marketing to...
Well, rebranding is never hurting anyone.
Why did we not call ourselves Two Libras?
Honestly, I might change it now and just dig onto my Canva and change the artwork for this. Yeah. Because,
Two Libras.
we
Hello.
literally... Our birthday is the event of the year. Anyway, on today's episode, we are talking about how fucking expensive everything is.
It is to be alive and well.
Yeah, to the point where I have sort of toyed with the idea of never having kids.
Yeah, no, I'm
purely because it's so expensive.
No, I don't think I can.
I don't think I can afford them, or a wedding even.
Nope.
Or a house. I might genuinely elope. No one's invited.
This came onto the discussion today because I needed a new phone, and obviously I was having to buy refurbished phones simply for the fact I was not privileged enough to buy a new phone. I had to buy a phone that someone had clarted around and fucking, I don't know, taken a shit on. That's all I could afford. And it was still faulty. But let's not get onto that because I might actually start crying again.
It's been a long day.
I don't have a fucking working phone.
It's been a long day.
I've got two phones and none of them
One
work.
for the hose. What?
Two phones, one for the hose. Where my hose at?
Anyway, yes. So everything has gotten really fucking expensive. And that's it. That's the end of the podcast.
Thank you guys for showing up.
Because
obviously a little history lesson. So obviously back in the day, our mums and dads, they were on the wage that we're on, but house prices were 30p. You could, honestly, it was crazy. I was doing a pub.
Get a car. I was 17 kids.
I was doing a pub quiz once, and honestly, one of the rounds was prices of things in 1982. I got every single one of them wrong. Like a pack of butter was like £1. Like
6.
Yeah, like branded butter was like not Lurpak, not crazy.
Oh,
but like branded like Flora or whatever was like £1. A huge tub of coffee, 80p. Like it was fucking nuts.
Vile.
So obviously, as inflation has gone up, our wages have not gone up. So everything's super fucking expensive, and we
can't afford it.
Can't afford to
That's
do
fucking
anything.
pissing me off because we've noticed. I remember when we were in uni, we'd go to Asda.
You'd get
two. Yeah, you get 2 weeks worth. Obviously, different diet. But you could get a decent amount of shop for 30 quid.
Yeah.
I literally went to the corner shop the other day.
Yeah.
To get a couple of snacks, a drink, a
30
pizza. 24 fucking quid. Are you joking?
It's like when I sent you that photo of what I bought from Boots. I think I bought 2 packs of eye drops, some nose spray, and something else.
It was vile.
And it was literally nearly 30 quid.
That's silly.
Makes me feel fucking
And it's needs
sick.
as well. It's not like I'm spending 30 quid on tickets to David Guetta. I literally need those eye drops.
It's just my basic day-to-day necessities.
It's just bread. It's just bread, guys.
It's just things to do.
Juice. A litre of juice, £5.
And
I'm gonna fucking lay the fucking fruits myself.
Let me Google it. Why has inflation?
Let me Google it. She goes to Cynthia
GBT.
But why? I just don't understand. They don't want us to live.
But I think the problem is everything's skyrocketed in price, but they don't actually have enough money to pay. Well, do they?
They do. It's just hemorrhaging it into supporting Israel.
But also bleeding it dry in doing stupid shit like getting their fucking cronies businesses going. And so inflation has skyrocketed. So COVID hangover.
Yep. Flights specifically.
Everything closed. So fewer products, higher demand.
But surely we've made up the lost money now.
No, because we're so in debt. from everything, because there's like, obviously, like you say, they're funding Israel, they're funding fucking the war in Ukraine.
I don't want to do this.
So supply chain chaos. So ships stuck in ports, container shortages, factories couldn't get parts, but also as well. So they shut the world down, but then also didn't do it for fucking ages as well. So they were obviously hemorrhaging. I can't say that word. Hemorrhaging money.
Yeah, you say it right.
It sounds weird though. They were also bleeding money out for not shutting the world down.
Why don't we just print some more?
Literally. So factories couldn't get parts, supermarkets couldn't stock shelves, everything from bikes to butter got more expensive. So energy price surge, which is a particular point of mine. Do you remember when they were all like, oh yeah, your fucking gas and energy bills are going to be absolutely ridiculous, yet we've just paid ourselves fucking tens of millions of pounds in bonuses. And the actual price of oil and gas hasn't really gone that up.
Yeah.
So oil and gas prices soared after Ukraine, making everything cost more because energy is behind everything. So free money party. So governments printed huge amounts of money to help people survive lockdowns, stimulus checks, furlough schemes, business bailouts.
Don't try to blame it on me now.
No, you needed to pay me that money. I can work. More money in the economy without more stuff to buy. It's basically like we're living in fucking Germany after the war, when people had to go to the supermarket with just wheelbarrows of cash because everything was so expensive.
Wheelbarrows of cash is crazy.
So there's like pictures of people, because like the franc was like worth basically fucking nothing.
Yeah.
But everything was so expensive. So worker shortages, so lots of people didn't rush back to work. Companies had to pay more to hire staff, charged us more to cover it. Oh yeah, when you actually get a tax breakdown, I've actually stopped looking at where my taxes go because it makes me angry.
Yeah.
Like, it actually pisses me off.
We've said this before. TFL.
I shouldn't have to pay if I'm paying TFL tax, I shouldn't have to pay for transport.
What's going on?
Listen, I just want to chat this. So
Sadiq.
I do love Sadiq Khan though.
Me too.
But
girl.
So wars and weather. So the Ukraine war, big for wheat and gas.
Weather.
Here. Climate disasters, floods, droughts, wrecked crops, disrupted shipping, and made essentials more scarce and pricey. So obviously, and then the last few, corporate opportunism. So not all price hikes are about cost. Some companies are like, we're following trends, so we're going to make more money. And then interest rates. So banks are now raising interest rates to cool down inflation, but also makes mortgages, loans, and credit cards more expensive.
Fucking expensive.
So basically, COVID hit pause on everything. So obviously, the inflation was going up steadily, but kind of COVID made everything just absolutely explode. And I don't think we're going to recover for like years to come. I think 10 years minimum. And again, that's to recover. Basically, there's still going to be fat cats out there, like bleeding us dry. There's just going to be fucking greedy bastards everywhere, just bleeding us dry. So, yes, there's that, but I can't see it leveling out.
There was a very interesting study in Spain that 4 in 10 young people wouldn't mind living in a dictatorship in Spain.
Yes, I saw that.
It meant that their lives were, like, if costs were lowered. And I was like, that's fucking crazy when you deep it. We're willing to go into this, like...
Literally. Lots of them were saying, like, but it would be somebody, at least somebody would have a sense of direction and stuff like that.
But that's the thing. But it's like,
that's not a sense of direction.
It's not a sense of direction, but it does provide this full sense of hope and safety that we currently don't have. So at this rate, I'm willing to do anything. Because
I just want to be able to do normal people things.
Yeah, I just want to have a house, guys.
Like, I don't want a dog.
I don't want to be... I
just want a fucking dog.
I just want a family. And I think I've been toying around it because, like, I have no hope for things. No. Because I can't afford them.
No.
Like, I have no hope for a relationship.
I can't afford a house. I can't afford a bigger flat than I have now.
Yeah.
Like, this is my limit. So if I, God forbid, got pregnant... Where the fuck is that child going to go? And
it's a storage unit.
Honestly, some of the people I work with, like, they have kids, and I'm like,
how do you afford that?
Fucking how?
And, like, to be fair, you are splitting the cost with a partner, which you do have. But, like, for me, I want to have my own space. My parents sat me down and they were like, for this fucking price, you better come back and buy a house here in the US, in Miami.
So
because
how
it's
much?
like,
Sorry, go.
because I couldn't, they're like, are you joking? Like, even with like the first scheme thing.
Yeah, it's not low. It's just a.
For 1 bedroom flat.
It's a fucking Ponzi
For
scheme. It's an
bedroom,
MLM.
Yeah.
Help to Buy is an MLM.
For a 1 bedroom flat, you could get a 4 bedroom house in Miami.
Yeah.
Which is fucking silly because I don't want to live in Miami.
The price that my parents' house is worth, just a 5 bedroom house with a conservatory, with a garage, with a garden, everything like that, is the price of a 1 bedroom flat somewhere.
Fucking silly.
In a nice location.
It's like to the point where now I actually have no savings. I'm actively not having savings. Because
what's the point? I don't have savings. Like, what's the point?
First of all, I can't get them. But second of all, what's the point?
I have savings from gifts that, grandparents and stuff have given me. However, those go on things like paying for flights, because God forbid I have a holiday. Or paying for, so obviously my brother's getting married, so paying for an outfit for the wedding. Again, God forbid I try and actually, wear something new and look nice at my brother's wedding. Like, fuck me. Like, do you know what I mean? It's absolutely just fucking ridiculous.
It's silly. And I was like, that doesn't hurt. Might as well get a new tattoo.
Like, literally, do you know what I mean?
And travel.
I might as well you can barely do that.
See, I'm quite lucky because when I travel, it's like me, myself, and I.
Yeah.
And like, I can do whatever I want. But that's the thing, I don't have to explain my £400 flight to anyone because I'm staying in a hostel.
It's not necessarily about that. It's
but it's like,
it's not necessarily that. Like, do you remember when you used to get flights for a tenner?
Yeah, and that's the thing. Now it's going into, I'm going to pay for British Airways because
to do what?
But listen, this is the thing. I'd rather pay £120 with British Airways and get a fucking suitcase checked in than get 140 on Ryanair and I can barely bring my ass into the fucking airplane.
Literally. But also as well, like, I feel like everything's skyrocketed in prices, but actually the quality's got worse.
Yeah. Like, fucking hell, British Airways is the first one.
Like, I'm not even joking. When me and Mikey were doing what's the word? We were doing like Amazon food, so we were doing like whatever it's called, Amazon Fresh. We'd get these. No, it wasn't Amazon Fresh. Sorry, we'd go to like Tesco's or something. We'd get like what is it called? Like a pack of chicken, and there'd be all this fucking water in it. Like, you'd put it in the pan, and then there'd be this white water leaking out, and I'm like, what? I've paid like 9 fucking
quid for this.
Like, are you
also
serious?
The fruit. I think the fruit is also like part of Brexit, which is fucking sad. Yeah. But when I go to Spain and I have fruit and like tomatoes there, I'm like,
absolutely fucked ourselves when we left the European Union.
Oh my god!
And I actually can't believe people are so stupid that they actually voted for it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't mean to make it political. If you voted to leave the,
you're an idiot. I'll make it political. I have no fear. What are you doing?
You're an idiot.
What are you doing? I'm never gonna forget this. No. One of our, I don't want to say team colleagues, like acquaintances from uni, was like, I voted for Brexit because we didn't want any Indian doctors because my parents can't understand their accents.
Your parents are going to be dead before you and our fucking country.
Are you? Do you not have an original thought?
But also as
looks like it not because you're dating your brother, but like,
But also as well, I'm so fucking sorry that an Indian doctor stole a job that your parents didn't even apply for. I'm so sorry about that. God, it must be so
fucking stupid. I have one friend that didn't even grow up here. His mum is English, his dad is Pakistani, I think.
Something like that.
I don't know, I haven't spoken to him in years. And he was, mind you, raised in Spain, guys. Raised in Spain. And
the rain in Spain
falls mainly on the plate. Anyway, and so we had a little like alumni getty, if you want to call it that. And it was the first time we had all gotten together after Brexit. And he was like, yeah, I voted leave. And the silence in that, mind you, all these tables that we're all international, raised in Spain. We just all happened to be in London.
You're sick.
The silence.
Yeah, definitely.
The silence on that table. It's like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
So like, yeah, a food shop now would probably cost me and my partner like £60 each.
Yeah. And that's why I play the system with HelloFresh.
Yeah, and I use Gusto.
Yeah.
And we just get snacks here and there because Gusto's about
recession is causing eating disorders, guys.
Gusto's like £19 each.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you go, like, I actually feel guilt when I buy a coffee.
Yeah, but that I don't feel as bad because my coffee's better at home, you know?
But like if I'm out and I see like a Starbucks or something, those fucking tax dodging cunts and all,
Yeah.
fuck it. I mean, I will always buy Starbucks. I think it's the best coffee, but
Mm.
they all dodge taxes, don't they? Actually,
I don't know. I don't buy.
Costa, Cafe Nero,
I don't know.
Starbucks. I think they all dogs tax, dodge tax,
Dog
Fuckers.
stacks.
I might just legally tax evade, and then that way I can
Let's do
keep
that.
more
My
money
name's
for myself.
Starbucks too, innit?
I'm Starbucks. Like
Yeah.
it's like coffee.
Starbucks also supports Israel.
Exactly.
By the way, BDS.
But this is again like not to go back to the Israel thing, but
Why do
if
I have to
I-
pay extra money
but
in Israel gets
but
free
if
violence?
I'll be real, if I stepped like, you know, free Palestine, don't get me wrong, but if I stepped outside my house, I couldn't blink
No.
without
Yeah, like it's
engaging with
difficult.
something like, for all I know, fucking TFL supports Israel.
Yeah, like it's very difficult, but
It's
it's like,
virtually impossible.
yeah, like it's impossible to be 100% like boycott, divest. Like,
Yeah.
it's impossible. Like, I get Uber all the time because I'm a woman and I need
Yeah.
safety. I won't eat McDonald's. I won't eat Gales. I won't eat Papa John's. I won't, you know, like I'll do
What you can.
what I can, but like Uber is my only one
Have to.
because I'm a woman and I need safety. Sorry guys, and comfort. But anyway, yeah, like it's fucking difficult and it's a shame because even I knew we were going to fucking shit when the donuts that used to cost 50p when literally were like £1.10.
My medium latte cost me like £5.69 now.
Oi! Where?
Guess.
Starbucks? Yeah. £5.60.
We don't talk about it. I have to do it.
Girl,
like,
I'm gonna get you. You have a coffee machine.
I know, but sometimes I wake up late, or sometimes I want a coffee when I'm out. Like, I want to eat avocados. Hear me?
Oh yeah.
Like, I think there's all of. Don't get me wrong. There's all of this that is so expensive and it's horrendous, and we are living in the literal pits. But you know what makes it worse?
The fact that people blame it on avocado toast.
That, and also, well, same. The fucking boomers that are like, you should stop complaining. Like, you're one of the wealthiest generations.
We're the most educated and least paid.
Back in my day, and I'm like, you could literally buy a house for a packet of crisps, Linda.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
And that's the thing. I was like really gonna get paid per degree as they used to.
Yeah.
I deserve to be better paid than anyone in my office.
A degree was the gateway, wasn't it, back in the day?
Yeah.
Like,
and now, like, not even
now
fucking PhD.
Everybody's got, well, not even that. A PhD is also wasted unless you actually
do something with it.
Do something with it. It's completely fucking pointless. Like, literally, everyone's got a degree. Everyone's got a first. Like, do you know what I mean?
I don't have a first. I do. Did I? I didn't get did I? I don't even know. Anyway, it's fucking expensive.
And then, so would you like to know how much my monthly travel card is? Zones 1 to 4 every month. I have to pay, and they've just gone up. Actually, the fares have just gone up. So it was
200 and like
£230. It is now 245. That £15 that I could have spent on anything fucking else, and all of my trains are delayed. All of them literally cancellations.
All the
of them,
time.
Someone's
flung
themselves in front of it. Well, I'm not surprised. Realistically.
Catch me one day doing that.
What a way to say fuck you, TFL. Fling yourself in front of a tree. Literally. It is the fucking pits. And do you know what this is how I know that I've gone delulu and I've lost my damn mind, because I actually fucking say to myself, oh, it's okay though. So £245, it's okay though, because I get to use that travel card on the weekends. So I don't have to pay for transport with my contactless card, because I get to use my Oyster card on the weekends.
Therefore, it's free.
So it basically pays for itself. Are you kidding?
Are you joking?
Are you fucking joking? Literally, I could get a flight. I could get a flight to Spain for less.
Not even.
Maybe less.
Flights.
No, don't Google it. But you know what I mean. The point still stands. The point still fucking stands. Like, And then my taxes go to it as well. Like a fuck ton of my taxes go to TFL. A shit ton. It's
Yeah.
disgusting.
Silly.
And then again, God forbid I want something after my long, hard day, in the civil service by proxy, but whatever. God forbid I want a takeaway. God forbid.
Yeah, like
I want a
the takeaway. It's like a £10 pizza. It's like small feet. What? Actually,
small feet. It's now
actually,
£40.
what the fuck? What the fuck?
What the fuck, Richard?
What is a small fee?
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 Is it because
I'm small?
Or is it because the person making it is small?
But why is it a small fee and they don't charge that when I go to the corner shop and get one thing?
Like,
huh?
Why is... To be fair, they'll probably fucking start doing that.
But it's like, it's fucking stupid. What? A small fee? I'm gonna start charging them and I fuck small fee. What? Are you joking?
Everything is a small fee.
I'm a small fee.
I am a small fee.
It's silly.
Like,
it's silly. And then delivery. Like, let's try to order something small right now. And
like, my partner has Deliveroo Plus, so he's paying to forego the delivery fee, which feels
counteractive.
It feels like robbery.
Yeah.
I mean, with the amount that we eat takeaways, yes, fine.
Yeah, it makes sense. But it's true of you as well. But for me, I don't think it's worth it.
Like,
and
then like literally, you have to say to yourself, like, oh God, we're so lucky in this country that we get meal deals.
To be fair, that has saved me a couple of times.
But they're not even cheap anymore. Do you remember when they used to be £3?
Yeah, Tesco £3.60.
You used to pay for them with coins.
Yeah.
Coins. I used to pay for meal deals with coins.
Pennies.
Coins. I feel like this is turning into just a bit of a rant.
Girl, the entire podcast is a rant. Keep going.
Good grief.
The entire podcast.
And I just, honestly, I just look at everything and I'm like, it's just not justifiable.
Okay, hold on.
It's just fucking not justifiable because, like...
So, this restaurant, does not have small fees, for example. Good for them. But,
fuck the patriarchy.
Hot honey gochujang. Oh, fuck me. They have a delivery fee of 29p. That's fine. Fees. A £2 service fee.
For what?
Listen. For restaurant orders delivered by Uber is 11% of your subtotal, but always between 0.99, 99p and £2.99 plus a small
robbery
order service fee of 99p if your subtotal is under 10. For grocery retail convenience,
I'm one person. I am one fucking person.
I actually pulled that. I don't want to go to checkout.
What if I'm eating alone?
Well, that's what I'm going through because the other day I literally made the worst fucking dinner you could think of because I was like, it was like tasty, but it was like not what I wanted because I was like, I'm exhausted. I don't want to go out, and how much is it going to cost me to have order something on Uber? And it was silly. I was like, I'm going to end it all because I don't have money to pay for half of the service fees that I need to. I do, but I don't want to.
I'm gonna sneeze.
Let's see.
No. I've started to just order from the website directly now. So if I see that obviously it's a local thing, Chinese or something, I will just order from the website directly.
Yeah.
The websites are gash and were made in the 90s, but I'll just order from them directly because I just... And also the restaurants raise the prices on things like Deliveroo and Uber so that they can... Because you have to pay! You have to pay!
Yeah.
If you're a restaurant and you want to do Uber Eats or you want to do Deliveroo...
Which is so
you have to pay.
It's crazy
you
because
have to pay them because... You're doing Uber Eats and Deliveroo because you're like, we want to reach more people, we want it to be convenient for others, but literally... But
I wonder if the amount of
you then pay.
Yeah, but
so then they're like, oh shit, we can't afford to pay out of our pocket.
Yeah.
We have to make a special fried rice, £14.
Crazy. But that's the thing, it's when, as a restaurant, do you say it's worth paying that? Because
I better be eating a fucking Michelin star.
But that's the thing. It's
paying this small fee.
We've done it. For our birthday, we haven't gone out because it's so expensive. That's something else. Alcohol is so expensive.
Literally.
We haven't gone out and we have spent the exact same amount of money in a Michelin restaurant having bluefin tuna
I step
that only
outside.
6 restaurants in the world has it.
I step outside my house, and I've spent £100.
Yeah.
I've spent 100 of my hard-earned pennies. Ew, your feet are well crispy.
Yeah, I've realised this.
She just pulled the sock away from her foot, and it sounded like Velcro.
Yeah, but it's fucking crazy because it was fine this morning. It's crazy.
Oh.
It's crazy.
Brother,
Like
literally, it was like disgusting. I keep doing those foot peely things. Stop doing that.
I need to do it.
No. So, more boomer chat when they're like, well, stop paying for Netflix. Stop paying for this.
What am I going to do? Go to the cinema?
To be fair, I've actually foregoed. I mean, I've hardly saved my... Can you stop getting your crusty feet everywhere? All these dead skin cells just fucking flying out everywhere. I've actually... So, my partner has finessed it. So, we use Stremio, which is... It's like basically like Pirate Bay, but in app form.
Yeah.
And it's £3 a month.
Yeah.
And you get every fucking show
thing.
made to man. I literally have watched every season of Diners, Drive-Ins and Dives with Guy Fieri. Because of Stremio. Hi, I'm Guy Fieri and you're watching Diners, Drive-Ins and Dives. I got you riding shotgun. Let's go.
Yeah, I think I only pay for Disney Plus.
Literally, I don't pay for anything. £3 to have every fucking TV show known to man and film and whatever else on my TV.
Might do that.
Oh yeah, get him to show you how to do it.
I might do that because we have something similar at home, and it's like $15 a month.
Yeah, so literally, I've even got the little app here.
Oh my god, they have the app as well.
Yeah, so
that's so good. I didn't realize they have an app. Oh.
So yeah,
I love when illegal like companies are like fully.
Yeah, they're just
fully.
They're
like,
out here in the open. They're just living their life. I mean, even with that, I have not seen an increase in my bank balance. So Sandra fucking giving it neck about. Oh, you should just stop buying Netflix. You just stop buying expensive coffees. You just stop buying avocados. Get your fuck and fuck off again.
Yeah.
Silly bitch.
Silly
bitch.
It's silly because I think my parents see it because they're in one of the most expensive cities in the US.
Is it?
Yeah, Miami is. Because after the pandemic,
state.
No. After the pandemic, everyone, San Francisco, New York, were like absolutely riddled with death. So everyone So everyone came to Miami, and now Miami's like the startup city for tech companies. So obviously that's raising the fucking price a shitload. And a lot of influencers are moving there as well.
Let me tell you this, girls, gays and theys. Immigrants and migrants are not making your life more expensive. Your taxes are going on stupid shit.
Yeah.
Like the police.
ACAB.
And a crumbling healthcare system.
Yeah.
So don't worry about that.
Don't worry about me.
Much bigger things to worry about.
Worry about your GP, ho.
Literally.
Oh,
I feel sick.
Do
you think it's going to get worse?
Yes. I have no hope for any country.
Okay.
Because that's the thing. The moment I think we always speak is like, oh, I want to leave somewhere else. It's like, I want to leave London. I want to leave the UK. Where are you going to go?
Yeah.
Where are you going to go? We're complaining. And me, as someone who's lived in multiple countries, I shit you not, the UK is the least worse.
Really?
Of them all. Yeah, because in Spain, I'm making more money at 26 than my aunt is at 50 with 3 kids to feed. 3 boys to feed, by the way.
Yeah, no.
Might I add. 3 boys that are playing at basketball because they're all like 5'10" at literally 12 years old.
God forbid I get pregnant and have boys. Let me tell you,
I'm gonna kill myself if I do. And they're coming with me.
We're all going for a trip to the lake, and we're not coming back.
Shit. But it's like, I'm making more money. Yes, like life is better there, but like, is it really? Because I can't afford anything.
Yeah,
I can't. Like, her rent on a gorgeous house is
20p.
500 euros. You know what I would do with 500 euros a month? Literally. I'd love that. I get paid more than she has, and I have no fit. Like, we have social security there, and we have like national, like essentially the NHS. Same shit, same amount of like waiting, but in America, you have to pay to wait as well. Because why did it take me 9 fucking months to see if my PCOS was a thing?
Yeah.
I waited 9 months and I didn't have to pay anything. I waited 9 months. I had to pay £100 every single time they asked me to go
And
into
like,
the office.
and then yeah, they're literally
Sorry,
like, oh
you are
yeah,
taking your downtime and you're charging me.
they're literally
Get
like,
fucked.
they're literally
Also,
like, oh, if
safety.
you,
Why do I want to have my kids not go to school and not know if they're going to come back? Huh? What? No. Sorry. Also, that president, I'll stay
who we
here.
won't say,
I'll stay here. Thank you very
we
much.
won't mention his name.
Well,
You
because
know.
where are we going to go? Might as well, like, live in a nice city that has free museums and things to do and know that we're not going to get shot down or have the threat
Maybe.
of being maybe.
Who knows?
Who knows at this rate?
Honestly, I like every time I hear something about the government, I'm just not surprised.
Neither am I, but it's like,
Which is horrific.
it's terrifying. But where are we gonna go? Realistically, what country? If you could choose one country to go, where would you go?
Australia.
Right, Australia also has a massive fuck off crisis, and they have big spiders. So
I'd take my chances.
okay,
I'd take my chances with the spiders. Yeah, that'd be fine.
no.
Just quality of life is just obviously everything's.
But that's
super expensive,
that's the thing.
but
It's
quality
also
of life is just
it
better.
feels the grass is always greener.
Of course, yeah. You go there and you could still be unhappy.
Yeah, the grass is always greener. I'd probably go to Switzerland if I'm honest.
Maybe
because it's fucking expensive, but they pay well.
And that's free healthcare.
No, it's not.
Is it not?
Nope.
I thought it was.
Nope.
Interesting.
It's privatized entirely.
What's there?
I'd go back to the Dominican Republic if I could be poor,
yeah,
at
you might
least
as
get some
well.
sun.
That's what I'm saying.
Get some sun, work from home.
Where's that?
Oh, we should do that.
Where's the happiest? Let me see.
Dominican Republic.
No,
Yeah.
it's not that.
Yeah.
What is
The happiest country in the world is Dominican Republic.
We'll find out. Let's see what it says. Searching the web.
Thank you, Dominican Republic.
Have you fact checked that?
Yes.
Is it fake news?
No.
Finland. Thought it was going to be Finland.
They're fucking weird anyway. Where's the deal?
So the World Happiness Report evaluates countries based on several key factors: GDP per capita, social support, healthy life expectancy, freedom to make life choices, generosity, and perceptions of corruption. Finland consistently scores highly across these metrics, contributing to its top ranking. It's been top for like a very long time. Finland's high happiness, and they have like days where there's 24 hours of darkness.
So the weather is a bad excuse here.
that is saying, I think the UK is actually one of the unhappiest countries in the world.
It is.
So
I can tell you right now it is.
Yeah, I think it is.
Because I think it was
ranked.
Listen, genuinely, now that I've been here for 10 years, I think I have to say, I think it's a lot of chat shit, but no action. Like, I'm so unhappy.
All fart, no poo.
Yeah, I'm so unhappy.
Because it's ingrained in our culture to
it's like, oh, fuck England.
Complain.
I want to leave.
So, Finland has strong social support systems, so they benefit from robust public services, including healthcare, education. Yeah, university's free there. And overall well-being. Connection to nature. With vast forests and numerous lakes, Finns have a strong bond with nature, which is linked to improved mental health, obviously. Yeah. Sauna culture. Regular sauna use is a national pastime, promoting relaxation and socialization.
I think you should just fuck off to Finland.
Let's go. It's very expensive there, though, but they look after you.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I'd rather pay and be happy.
Be happy. So I've never heard of this before. The concept of sisu. So the unique Finnish term embodies resilience and perseverance, reflecting the national character in facing challenges. So other countries consistently rank high in the report include Denmark, Iceland, Sweden, and the Netherlands, all of which have similar. So yeah, they're all fucking Scandinavian countries.
Right. So we're gonna move up there.
Yep.
Not see the sun.
Yep.
I'm too Caribbean for that. I can't not see the sun.
No, I can't. But
even if it's like cold, we see the sun here.
They probably don't have sunbeds there, so I don't think I'll go.
They probably do.
They're probably illegal there. They're illegal in some countries.
Are they? Oh my god, ask Cynthia.
I'll ask Cynthia.
What countries is illegal to be tan?
I think they're pretty much legal in some countries.
Where the fuck? No, the Dominican Republic rents at
Fuck
some
knows.
point. Hold on. Please hold while I clip.
Yeah, so sunbeds are completely banned for commercial use in the following countries: Brazil,
Well, it's not like they need it anyway.
with the exception of only medical purposes, and Australia,
Yeah,
due to high skin cancer
the
rates.
two countries that have the sun.
In France, while sunbeds are not yet fully banned, the National Health Watchdog has recommended a complete prohibition, citing that sunbeds are linked to 43% of melanoma cases in young people. In the United Kingdom, sunbeds are legal but regulated. The Sunbeds Regulation Act in 2010 prohibits individuals under. I know, I didn't know there was a whole act. A whole act.
Fucking hell.
Oh. Prevents individuals under 18 from using sunbeds in commercial premises across England, Wales, and Scotland and Northern Ireland. Similarly, in Ireland, you have to be 18. The World Health Organization classifies sunbeds as a carcinogenic and recommends that no person under 18 should use them. But if you are over 18, go for it. In Greece, sunbeds are not entirely banned, but a 2024 law mandates that 70% of any beach must remain free of sunbeds to prevent overcrowding and preserve its. Wait, that's not. That's
Hold
different.
on.
Different sunbeds.
So I've done my research.
Okay.
And it says with an impressive average mental health quotient of 91 out of 300, the Dominican Republic has secured its position as the happiest country on the global stage based on mental health. Mental state of the world.
Why would you want to kill yourself if you've got sun and beaches?
But you say that it's Dominican men are players. I'm matched with
sexy though.
I'm
sexy.
Yeah,
but they're sexy though.
Yeah, but
they're sexy.
Stop.
They are. Sorry, can't help it. They are.
They are. But honestly, I think for me, it's always been very clear that no matter, and I think I see it in my dad a lot, it's like the way they view life, like they could be barefoot and like not have anything, and they're still so happy to just like be alive.
As one should. So, dare I bring this up?
No.
Utility bills?
I'm quite lucky. My rent is inclusive of utility bills, so I have not seen a spike.
My council tax.
Oh fuck! Oh my god! Yeah, that council tax.
£178,
which is
singular flat.
Divided. How much is it per person again?
I don't know. You do the maths.
170.
8. I just pay it because
it out. It's like 60 something.
He pays. For
no, that's fucking stupid.
No, I pay the council tax and he pays like the water and the electricity and whatever.
But how much is 178 divided by? Oh my god, my brain! I can't do math.
And it's actually £89. It's gone up as well.
Yeah, I think mine's gone up to 70, and I started when I moved in. It was 53.
It's
£53.
I mean, mine's always been expensive. It was 169 before.
Per person. Well, yeah, this was per person. Mind you, I'm also in Tower Hamlets in like an old ass building.
Yeah.
So it's like 53, and now it's 70. It was 74 this month.
70. I think as well, we're also what really pisses me off as well is we're experiencing shrinkflation. So everything's getting smaller but more expensive. Yeah. You're getting so much. You're paying so much more, and you're getting so much less in terms of service, fucking size of things, like everything.
Yeah, it's a joke, isn't it?
I just want to cry.
I just want to cry. I just want I have no hope in
honestly, life. Let's do a midsummer and go live in a cult in the middle of a Scandinavian country.
Maybe not cult, but like I'm so willing to like.
Let's just do a midsummer.
No, let's just go to the Dominican Republic.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I actually see a lot of influencers and shit are like literally moving to Thailand, moving to Bali.
Yeah, well, Bali's you don't have to pay taxes. So
is it?
Yeah, that's why. That's why they go.
I didn't know.
That's why they go. You have to pay taxes.
Let's go.
No.
Let's
go. No. For the same girl. For the same weather, we could go to the DR.
I don't give a fuck as long as it's not here.
Great.
Don't care.
Honestly, next time we go on holiday, it's just you and me and the DR.
Yep, fine.
Fuck everyone else.
Stay with your auntie or whoever.
No, girl. We're staying in the Airbnb. Anyway. In Cabrera.
So we're experiencing shrinkflation. We're also experiencing subscription fee fatigue.
Sorry if I slightly fatted.
Jesus. I'm glad I have a deviated septum. So yeah, subscription fatigue. Everything's got a subscription. Everything's got a fucking monthly fee. Do you know what I've got on a subscription? My shampoo and conditioner.
What is that, guys?
Well, why not? You get money. It's because you get money off.
Well, yeah, some things, but like for example, I get the Estrade razors.
I have one, but I've not bought the subscription for it.
That's fine. It's just
and then obviously,
the razor heads.
like also, so listen, Linda. Do you know how much my fucking haircuts cost?
How much?
£80.
Yeah, I go to one place every like 8 months. It's 120.
What?
120.
What do you mean?
It's the first time in my life, and I've only paid it once. I'm paying it again next week as my little like half-year treat. But I've literally.
But that's disgusting.
But that's it. That's it. My haircut is a treat.
But that's wild. That's absolutely fucking wild.
But I'm also at a time in my life where I'd rather pay for quality.
But no, that's fair. But listen to what you just said. Maintaining your hair is a treat.
My hair is a treat.
Like getting your nails done is a treat.
Yeah,
fine.
Maintaining
and
my
even
hair.
That's like 50 quid.
Yeah.
It's
crazy.
Getting things like a wax or my haircut or something like that. That's not a treat.
But I
know maintenance.
Yeah, I do go like every so often.
Paying for the dentist. I haven't been to the dentist for years.
I'll pay for the dentist.
I can't afford it. I've not got a problem, so I ain't fucking going. Unless they all start falling out.
I think it's also a matter of priority because I remember our dear friend, Ardy, was like, "Oh, you bougie bitch, going to a private dentist." Well, it's literally a checkup. It's literally 60 quid. That is 3 packs of cigarettes that you smoke in a week.
But that is ridiculous. £60 for a checkup.
That's fine, mind you. I also come from America.
Yeah,
I also come from America because it was like I remember the first time I literally got back, and they were like, "Yeah, it's 11 quid for an X-ray," and I was like, 11 quid.
Great.
11 quid for an X-ray.
Great.
That's the entrance fee for the club, the dentist.
So I've literally
fucking hell.
In order to have nice nails, I've literally bought an at-home nail kit.
That's the thing. We're being very like self-sufficient, which I love. Like
we shouldn't have to be.
No, but like some things are just better. Like I have the laser hair removal at home.
Yeah, I've got mine.
Just because I'd rather put it on Klarna, put £300 on Klarna, and get as many sessions as I want, which I haven't done. But
yeah, it takes so long.
It's better than like paying $300 for like 6 mediocre half-an-hour sessions.
And then to really just rile us up on this lovely Saturday day, sneaky fee. A sneaky fee.
That small fee again.
So booking a flight, small fee.
Yeah, what the
processing
fuck?
fee, delivery fee. I'm like, I will fucking get a zip car
myself.
I will get a zip car. I will come to your fucking distribution warehouse and I will pick it up myself.
Honestly, at this rate,
it's cheaper. It's fucking cheaper than the £70 for delivery.
All this has made me incredibly anti-capitalist.
But I don't want to be in a communist society. There's got to be.
So it's not. But it's like, for example,
but there has to be a balance. This is what I'm saying. It shouldn't be like, capitalist mania or communism. No. It should be. No, but it's like,
for example, I think we've gotten incredibly used to like I'm paying £8 a Prime. I'm not anymore, but like £9 of Amazon Prime to get shit in a day. Can we not wait 4 days? And I was talking to my sister about it because I was like, she was getting really excited of taking like a holiday for her graduation. Her graduation's in August on the 2nd, I think. And she was like, I want to take it on the 4th of August. And I was like, girl, hold on. You've just graduated. You don't have a job lined up. Like, save up a little bit. Save up a little bit. But it's like, regardless of job or not, just save up a little bit. Like, why can't we just wait a couple of months?
Interestingly,
just wait a couple of months, save up, and to have something to look forward to. And I was like, we've gotten so used to getting immediate satisfaction that you're willing to ruin your fucking credit and get a loan out instead of waiting 2 months.
I'm like 50-50 with those things because some things I'm like, no, I want them now or I want them yesterday. But then other things like...
Yeah, but it's like if you want...
high-ticket things, I'm like, look,
you have to save up.
It will still be there in a week.
Yeah, but that's the thing. If you want like a little, a 50p donut from Morrison's, go for it, babe.
Like for
50p. She said, "Do I take out a credit card?"
No.
To go. I was like, "You can't wait 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You can't wait 5 minutes. It's literally and not everything has to be a business.
So
not
higher
everything.
The higher ticket the item, the more I will wait.
Yeah.
Like, I researched for ages to get my phone, and it's still and this is the thing, and it's still fucking faulty.
Expensive. Yeah,
it's expensive and it's faulty.
Yeah,
and I'd researched the hell out of it, and I was like, okay, I'm very impulsive, as we know. I was like, hold the impulsivity, just chill, like, you'll get a phone, it will still be there in a week.
Yeah.
But like silly little things, I'm like, like fucking, I want them now.
If it's less than 100 quid and I can't afford that, and I know that 100 quid won't like have me scraping the barrel at the end of the month, I'll do it because I'm also not going to be frugal and like not live life.
That's the thing.
Taking out a credit card to go on holiday, wait 3 months.
That's wild.
Wait 3 months, guys.
What Gen is she? Gen Z?
Yeah. Wait 3 months.
This is the thing. We're
and
Gen
also,
Z, but I don't feel like I'm Gen Z.
I don't feel, we're like the millennials. Like millennials that don't have kids.
Yeah, basically.
And can't afford kids.
I mean, some fucking millennials don't have kids.
Which is fine.
Because they can't fucking afford them.
But the other thing that we find is like, we have also gone into this, we need to make everything a business.
Yeah.
And I find it crazy.
And like, everybody should have a side hustle.
Which we shouldn't, because I've overworked myself and I'm burning out.
Yeah.
Crazy. I've actually stepped away from a couple of projects. I'm like, I need to chill.
Yeah, literally.
And today, for the first time in about 6 months, I've said to myself, I'm bored on a Saturday.
Good.
Which is crazy. Because I'm going to actually sit here and not do anything. But it's like, I make these little earrings for funsies. Are they the ugliest thing you've seen? Probably. But it keeps me entertained. It keeps me away from my phone.
A girl has a hobby.
Yeah. And it was like, oh, you should sell them.
But why?
Why? They're not wet. Like, I'm literally just making things with my hands for funsies and killing time and reducing my stress and like, not everything has to be a business. And the glamorization of like overworking yourself is crazy.
Yeah, like,
because I have 2 sisters that we've known each other for years. They don't want to call themselves travel influencers. They essentially book flights and get paid for other people. And then they get paid commission. Good for them.
Like, that's a scam, by the way.
Which is a pyramid. Yeah, it's a scam. But it's like, you get like, it's just it's glamorizing it. It's like, babe,
but we are quite literally...
Not everyone can afford to wake up at 6 a.m. and have meetings.
But we are quite literally...
kids.
We're quite literally glamorizing burnout.
Yeah.
Because
it's not cute and I've fallen for it.
But because we don't have enough money to live, we're like, okay, I need another job. But then that other job is paying for things. Like, I also have a second job, but that second job is paying for things
that I want to do.
But they're things that we should have by right.
Yeah.
And I don't give a fuck.
It's like a holiday.
I don't give a fuck if you call me greedy. I don't give a fuck if you call me entitled. I should be allowed to get my nails done every so often. I should be able to not call a haircut a treat. I should be able to I should fucking be able to, like you say, go on holiday.
Yeah.
Rather than
I should be able to treat my girls to a little something.
But rather than going to fucking on my annual leave, going home to my parents' house because it's like the only fucking thing I can afford and it's like a holiday.
Yeah. Me literally going to visit my friends outside of London as a little holiday.
It's ridiculous.
Like, I'm going to see Nicole next weekend. Do you want to come?
I'm not free next weekend.
Fucking bitch. Anyway, on the 3rd. It's literally just
I am actually free, but
do you want to come?
I'm doing something on the 3rd anyway. Just haven't put it in my calendar.
Anyway.
Go to brunch.
Ugh. I'm being
Thank you for inviting me to something that is not yours to invite me to. That's very nice of you.
I invited myself and I was like, I'm going to go see you and we're going to do earrings and just spend some time. Because I realised she's been through hell.
Yeah.
And we're not going to see her until we're on holiday. And I was like, no, I can't.
Yeah.
She needs a hug before holiday. She needs a little hug before.
I do want a bracelet, though.
Okay, do you want this one?
Not this specific one, that's yours.
I can make, honestly, take it.
No.
Take it.
I want my own.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I started making bracelets so we can identify each other when we all get killed tomorrow. No, I'm kidding.
Pluck a bit of your hair out, put it on that Uber seat.
Yeah. No, but that's the thing. I started making bracelets. Like, what a great pastime that I get to make bracelets for my friends.
But that costs money.
Actually,
it's literally cost me
10 quid for about 3,000 little bits of plastic that are rolling around.
I mean, the beats that I bought when I went to Ibiza, they cost me
It's
like
like a tenner.
$12.99. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still like, listen, if I were selling my stuff, I would have recouped.
Literally,
but I'm not. But it's 10 quid. And those 10 quid have brought me so much joy and so much time that I'm like,
there is
spending.
an element, isn't there, where you're a bit kind of like, oh, just simplicity makes me happy. Bracelet making, that's what is interesting. That's what lots of women have gone back to, isn't it? Like things like knitting, crocheting.
Because it's so cute and it's like so simple. And I don't need to explain it to anyone.
But also as well, like, because everything is so fucking expensive.
We're going back, like,
because you can't afford to go out with your friends anymore. You're like, oh, let me just stay inside.
It's like penguins. Like, yeah. You know how much money I've saved because I've worked from home this week?
Yeah.
It's great. I've made so many bracelets.
Ridiculous.
But it's like going back to penguin time. Penguin times? Like penguins when they just give rocks. Like I present you a rock.
I won't be able to afford to get any. I won't be able to afford.
Literally my bracelets are everyone's birthday gifts.
I can't afford to get anyone a present or a ring.
I'm still asking for a bracelet from you.
Do you know what? I haven't even looked at the fucking
that's fine, but I
bracelet kit that I bought last year.
We should do it. We should have a little bracelet day.
In Morocco, yeah.
I'm not carrying my fucking beads to Morocco, girl.
Shut up.
Oh.
Then shut up. You'll get one when I'm good and ready.
Okay. Fuck. Jesus Christ.
Exactly that. Women.
Anyway, capitalism.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. Capitalism. Just spend your money.
Press the fuck it button.
Fuck whoever you want. We're going to die anyway with no savings anyway.
That's it. We are all
gonna... So, live your life, bestie. Don't have kids. Raw dog it and abort it. Like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do?
At this rate, nothing.
File for bankruptcy? Good.
At this rate,
take my fucking loans.
I'm going to sit at home and
not do anything. And you know what? If I'm single forever, so fucking be it. Because I can't afford to go on these dates.
Well, interestingly, people are saying that it's actually because they can't afford to do stuff, it's making them more and more and more lonely because they literally.
Well, that's the thing.
They literally can't afford to fucking.
I don't want to go on a date. I don't want to go on a date if it's going to cost me £60. A first date cost me £60 the other day.
It's outrageous.
We're literally going to go get a meal deal. Yeah. We're getting a meal deal and sitting in the park at 10 p.m. at night.
Yep. And get raped.
And shag. What?
Maybe get raped.
Yeah.
By
whoever wants to join.
A random man.
But I can't afford these £60 dates.
No.
Also, what happened
to... They never used to be that expensive.
They never used to be that expensive, but also, where have gentlemen gone?
Oh, I don't give a fuck about that.
I do. Pay for me.
No, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. But still, 60 quid. No thanks. What if you don't even like them? What if you
That's the thing. It's better. Well, I've already paid 100. So the bar is fucking low. 60 sounds like 60 sounds like I would spend that money in a dinner with you. You know? Like that is fairly
probably more.
Yeah, but like if we also went for a halal dinner, a kosher dinner, it would be about £60.
Fine.
You know? Like I'm not mad about that one because I would have spent it anyway. £100 on first date is crazy.
And that is horrible. So
and
I don't even have any. The advice is don't leave your house.
Don't live.
Don't live.
Don't live. House. Kill yourself. Like literally.
Well, don't do that.
Don't do that. But like, get a tattoo.
Get the tattoo.
Don't worry about savings.
Have your avocado toast.
Fuck the life ISAs.
And fuck trying to have normal, dreams of owning a house and having a family because
they're not real.
Ain't gonna fucking happen, mate. Ain't gonna fucking happen.
They're not real.
Don't get over it.
And on that note,
goodbye.
Bye.
Let's cry now.
Yeah.